A translation is defined as a movement of every point of a shape or object a constant distance in the specified direction. Okay, so here we have the graph of the function f of x equals x squared. On this transparency, I have traced out f of x in a different color. Can you predict what will happen if I slide the transparency upwards?
Is this what you mean?
It now looks like I have two different graphs of the same shape on top of each other.
Perfect. Our challenge is to decide what to do to the equation of the original function, f of x. Let me show you what I mean by using this computer program. All it does is to draw the graphs of the functions for us, leaving us to do the exploring. Here I define the function, in this case, f of x equals x squared, and the graph has already been drawn. Notice how the same 4 points that Sindiswa highlighted have been highlighted here. Now below f of x, I have a different function, which I have called g of x. Just as Sindiswa noticed, we have to add some amount to the original function value to move the graph up. I've defined this function as g of x equals f of x plus a, and to start with a equals 0. What I can do now is to change the value of a by moving this dot along this line here, or by pressing any one of the values below the line. These values represent the value of a. Well, let's see what happens. All I do is press this 3 here and there. G of x appears as it's changed from 0 to 3.
Look, Sindiswa, it's doing just what we predicted. It's moving up.
What if we changed a to 4?
I guess the graph would move up one other unit. Go on, press 4. Exactly as I predicted.
Now the power of the computer program is that we can change the function from f of x equals x squared to any other function. This means that the graph will move up if we add a constant as we have been doing. I've reset a to 0. Let's first change the function. Now we have a cubic function. What do you predict will happen if I make the value of a 3?
It should slide upwards by 3 units.
I agree.
Convinced yet about the power of using function notation?
Definitely, it really helped us to predict what happens to any function when it's translated.
By the way, I noticed that the a values could also be set to -3 and others. Will that slide the graph down by 3 units?
I've reset a to 0. We'll keep the function as it is. Now we'll press the a equals -3 button.
I really love it when things work as predicted. And of course, that would be true for whatever function f of x is.
Let's summarize what we have done. Vertical translation. The function g of x equals f of x plus a is a vertical translation of the function f of x by a units. The translation is up for a greater than 0 and down for a smaller than 0.